Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for September 2023. This is going to include your monthly themes and the biggest stuff that's coming at you for this particular month. If you have not been here with me before, thank you so much for joining me. I always appreciate your time and energy watching your readings. And if you haven't yet done so, always reach out, hit that subscribe button. I am starting a new channel soon for anyone that's been following me for a while. That is going to be called Diamond Dragon Lady, and I will be putting a link to that down below in the description. So if you're interested in following me over there as well, please do so. I will still be keeping this channel up and the content will be here, but I will start slowly but surely migrating most of my content over to the new channel as time goes by. So Aquarius, let's see what we've got for you. There's not a lot directly hitting you in the planetary energy astrologically this month. There's no planets in your sign at current, but we will talk about the astrological themes as we go through your read. We're going to start out with a bunch of different oracle decks to get some major themes, and we will be doing a full Celtic cross with 2 tarot decks. Dear Spirit, Guardians, Ancestors, Angels, let's see what we have for our beautiful Aquarians for the month of September 2023, please. Show us what they need to know for their highest and best good. All right, Aquarius. Well, I like to see this card come up anytime that is at work is a beautiful thing. This is the opportunity card. That is your main keyword theme of the month. So look for places of opportunity. If something, falls into your lap and you want to act on it, absolutely do it. We do have quite a number of retrogrades still rocking and rolling with us for most of this month, but don't let that deter you. Mercury retrograde is in Virgo and it goes direct on September 15th. If a good opportunity comes your way, go ahead and grab onto it. Maybe finalize things after the 15th if at all possible. Mars has just moved into the sign of Libra, so that is also giving you a good boost of energy from that trine this month. So let's move into your numerology deck. We're going to get a key number, please, for Aquarius Spirit. Let's see what they have got. Financial discipline may be at play, Aquarius, so some of your opportunities may give you the chance to do just that. I would watch your money. I would be careful of, not spending on something if you cannot return it. That's very important. With retrogrades, all the rewords apply. Return, reschedule, renew, refresh, all of those things, right? So if you do make a purchase, make sure that you can return it if you need to. Otherwise, yeah, I would just be a little bit more conservative with my money this month. There's nothing wrong with that. You may be saving up for something even bigger and better in the future. Let's get into a crystal or gemstone. Dear Spirit, please let us see which one of these is best for Aquarius for September 2023. All right, we have got the zincite. So this is really pertaining to grounding. It's the physical body. It's the root chakra. When I see something like this, I feel like this is a great time for you to just slow down just a little bit. Being in Virgo season and with the Mercury retrograde in Virgo, this is a wonderful time to recalibrate your health. Pay attention to your habits and your routines. If you need more sleep, if you need less sleep, if you need better food, more water, whatever that may be, get in touch with the physical body. You can also really get grounded by spending more time in nature, as well as doing breathing exercises or something, like stretching. So that's a very good way. And of course, if you want to work with this zincite crystal, go ahead and search for one of those either online or at your local rock shop. And that can assist you as well, Aquarius. Next, we're going to get into your spiritual guides and guardians. We're going to ask which one of them wants to aid you the most this month. We have Lady Nada, and I'm trying to remember I think it might have been Sagittarius that had this as well. She came out once before in one of the readings they did, but to me, she really corresponds with the rose quartz. So, you know, you may want to get some of that as well. If you're shopping for your zincite, you might want to get some rose quartz as well, because she's very much about opening up the heart chakra, reawakening the heart, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in equal balance. Reciprocity is really important as well, giving and receiving in equal measure this month, Aquarius. All right, let's go ahead and jump into your tarot. The two tarot decks that I will be using for your reading are going to be the Arcanum and this adorable Chubby Bunny tarot. I have pet rabbits, and so anything bunny related, I absolutely love to see it. So I think you'll enjoy that. And we'll be using that one to clarify the read. So Aquarius, let's see what your tarot is looking like September 2023. And as I shuffle, I'm just going to mention a few things astrologically. You know, your ruling planet is still currently in retrograde this month in the sign of Taurus, moving along with Jupiter, which will also go retrograde on September 4th. You know, you're still in a bit more of a reflective kind of energy, Aquarius. So, like I said, you know, look for those good opportunities, but don't feel so pushed to make huge moves, right? Acceptance of a good opportunity is one thing, but I wouldn't try to push the river too hard this month at all, because you're still more in that reflective phase, and so is everyone, honestly. All right, yes, I would definitely avoid overthinking. Oh, big time. I mean, you really... And you're not the only one. There's a couple signs that have really had this as well. Right in the center, heart of the matter this month, Aquarius, is that Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is all about overthinking things, getting yourself stuck in your head. You know, never taking a chance because you're so afraid that you won't be able to do it. It's better to do it anyway. That's always what I feel. If it doesn't work out, you can try something else. You know, but this is really being stuck in that place of talking yourself out of things by saying, oh, I'm not good enough, I don't have what it takes, instead of just trying it anyway, and freeing yourself from those limiting beliefs. And we have the Sun. So I do feel like you can get yourself out of this, Aquarius. It really just takes directing your thoughts in a more positive direction, and it doesn't get more positive than the Sun. So really, whenever you notice those thoughts creeping in of self-doubt, being overly critical or harsh on yourself, I want you to look at all the positives. I want you to see, you know, the good stuff in your life. We can always look at the bad stuff. We've always got that, but you know, it takes more strength to be grateful and look at the good things that are happening. In the immediate past, I think there's been a lot of confusion, a lot of mental cloudiness. Maybe you've been really trying to figure out which direction is the best for you. Maybe feeling a little bit lost, a little bit like, you know, this is pretty good over here, and that's pretty good over there, but I'm really not sure which one I should do. Again, I think that's very normal at this time because we've got all these retrogrades. This is all about rethinking, refreshing, going back a little bit and reviewing what's happened in the past to inform our decisions in the future. You know, maybe you needed to make a choice. You know, maybe you needed to choose something and you just didn't do it. And maybe that Eight of Swords is why you've been feeling a little bit down. We do have the Page of Cups clarifying that Seven of Cups. So I do feel like maybe it was a decision to reach out to someone. Maybe you tried, you know, to talk to somebody and it didn't go exactly the way that you would have hoped. And, you know, maybe you just got, you know, caught up in your head, and so the words didn't come out with as much clarity as you'd like. But I do feel like you're either going to get a second chance or something even better is coming. In the immediate future, though, the Seven of Swords is at play. So I think, Aquarius, a lot of this has to do with you not wanting to get hurt. That's probably part of what gets you caught up in your head too. It's not just putting yourself down, but it's also kind of like, I put myself out there before, and there's a lot of unsavory characters out there in the world, and you just don't want to get yourself hurt, right? I would, of course, as always, be careful, guard against anyone that is going to lie to you, take things from you, use you, etc. But overall, again, a Seven of Swords card is as well. It's a change in your mental tactics, right? It really is. So there are a lot of things going on here that I think you're changing your mind about as well. And the Chariot is here as well. These are really positive cards. I love that the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords are not as positive, but the cards that are clarifying them, kind of aspecting and showing us the higher meaning of it, are very positive. I feel like this is really saying, yet again, when you feel that, if you feel like you're in a situation with somebody negative or something that's not what you want, change tactic, go in a different direction, Aquarius. Chariot is the Cancer energy. It's all about getting to know yourself better on that subconscious level so that you can make a better, more educated choice going into the future. On the bottom, subconscious energy, what you're really focusing on in your heart of hearts is the Magician. So I do feel, your mind is very powerful at this time. Even if it's feeling a little bit in hibernation, I feel like you have what it takes deep within you to create what you want to see in the world. The Magician is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is in retrograde, as we have said. And so I do feel like right now you might be kind of rethinking, there's this thing I really want to do, something I really want to achieve. How is the best way to do that? And we have the Three of Cups. I feel like you actually, in a lot of ways, Aquarius, you have a lot to be happy about within. You have a very rich inner world. You have a very tactical mind that can, when you put your mind to something, you really get what you want. The Three of Cups is celebration, it's happiness, it's, having a good time kicking up your heels with your friends. And so that may be part of something you want to do as well. And that would not be a bad thing to do, because I do feel you need to relax your mind a little bit, connect with people that really feel good to you, that, lift you up instead of tear you down. I love that the little bunnies it's like we've got the little pumpkin patch and the carrots. And, we're getting closer and closer to the fall season. We will be entering fall this month. So the little pumpkin to me just represents, harvest and plenty. And I feel like, what you think about, you really gain more of. So make sure you're thinking about the best things you can at any given time. On the top, crowning the spread message from Spirit is the Knight of Cups. That is really Spirit saying, reach out, take the chance. You might be making a love offer to somebody. You might be having somebody make a love offer to you. Very strong Pisces energy on the Knight of Cups. To me, that, that card at the top is always a little bit higher mind. It's what Spirit kind of wants you to know. And Knight of Cups can be a very seductive, romantic type of personality. So if you feel like someone's coming along a little too strong, or that seems a little bit too good to be true, sure, you might, just do your research, make sure they're what they seem to be. But overall, it's a very loving card of love offers given and received. And sometimes you're even traveling somewhere to see somebody, or they're traveling to you. And we have Temperance, so definitely balance it. It could also be a Sagittarius that could be catching your eye with this card, but mostly what I feel is that this could be a very blessed transformation. Maybe in the past, love came on a little too heavy, strong, maybe it was a little bit too much, but the Temperance card helps you to really balance that. You might be attracting someone or something into your life that is much more balanced, and as a result, it's much more healing to your heart center. Let's get into some advice for you here, Aquarius. More Temperance. Oh, not Temperance, sorry, Judgment. Caught me a little quick on that card. See, almost reminds me of Temperance on this artwork, because of the way that angel looks, you know. But your suggested advice here, Aquarius, for the month is the Judgment card. Very, very powerful energy. This is ruled by Pluto. As you know, Pluto is in retrograde right now in the sign of Capricorn. It's going to go direct next year and move into your sign for about 19 years. So it's a very long transit that Pluto will be in your sign. But to me, Judgment is the higher vibration of the Death card. This is really saying that, you know, you're coming into a place where, you know, you're rising again like the phoenix. Something starting all over. You have a fresh new chance, fresh new opportunity. It's like life is being breathed back into you. It's, you know, whereas death is the death, you know, and the transformation, it's like Judgment is the resurrection. And it could be a very happy one. You know, we have this Four of Wands. So, you know, Aquarius, what I really see is, you know, having come through some difficult times or overthinking some things, but ultimately it working out in your favor. And that really happens as a result of you working towards it, right? It's kind of like you're not going to get there without putting in a little effort. You know, if things are feeling really dark and heavy, then, you know, the effort you've got to make is to start looking at something more bright and more uplifting. You know, sitting on top of this, that Four of Wands. When you have the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups in the same reading, to me, there's some kind of celebration. Some kind of happier outcome. You might even be connecting with people that you just feel better about. They make you feel good. You make them feel good. Home life is happier. You feel like you are where you're meant to be. And that could be very much what's transforming for you so big this month. What you need to know, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like your fortune is changing here, Aquarius. I feel like it's shifting from being really confused, too stuck in the mind, overthinking things. You're not just kind of feeling like, where do I go? What do I do? To, you know, things are starting to move. Things are starting to shift. The Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter. And it actually could be, as Jupiter retrogrades, you know, some good things return to you. That can also be something very magic that happens during a retrograde because of that return energy. It's like what you were meant to have returns to you. But this is very positive. Let's get a clarifier on that. Yeah, I would say so. Definitely moving in a happier direction. Look at that Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups is, you know, kind of that ultimate joy, bliss, happiness, emotional contentment. You're definitely moving towards something a lot nicer. Hopes and Fears card, Eight of Wands. You might be a little bit thrown off by how quickly some of this changes. Because the Eight of Wands is quick messages. It can be rapid-paced communication after a long time of just nothing, right? You know, where you were just like, when are things ever going to change? And suddenly they do, and it can really kind of make you, oh. But don't be afraid of it, Aquarius. You've actually wanted things to start moving forward for a while. Yeah, King of Pentacles, you may have wanted them to move forward, you know, just in money. You might be wanting to make more money, simple as that. King of Pentacles can also be people that are just solid, trustworthy, stable. You feeling like you're connecting with people that really kind of have their life together in a positive way. Outcome card is the Four of Pentacles here, so I do feel like this is an ongoing journey, and you may be doing some recovery work here as this month wraps up, Aquarius, because Four of Pentacles, to me, you know, is being a little bit careful, being a little bit guarded, not wanting to spend too much, not invest quite too much. You're a little bit concerned about getting taken advantage of, either financially or emotionally. So you're playing your cards, playing your coins a little bit careful, but that's fine. Don't be too, you know, stingy. That's a thing. Like, you know, it's one of those, to me, a Four of Pentacles is that balance card. It's like, you know, it's good to save money, but if you save it to the point where you're not doing what you need to do with it when you need to do it, that's not good, right? You want to have a good balance. So on top of this, at the end, we have the Emperor. So I do feel that when you feel right about something, you are going to take action. That's Aries energy right there with the Emperor. But it really has to feel right for you. You've really been through a few things. We've got this Nine of Wands here on the bottom, so definitely you're still fighting, you're still up for it, but you have been through a few battles here, Aquarius. You've really been through it. And we've got the Ace of Swords, so yet again, a little bit challenging card, but then the, clarifier is just very positive. The Ace of Swords is like, you've been through a lot of battles, but there is a victory there with that card. You may have been confused in the past, but the Ace of Swords will clear things away for you. So be patient with yourself. Be patient through this month. There's a lot shifting. But I do feel like this wheel is really turning in your favor, and there is a lot of sunshine behind these clouds. Let's get into an affirmation for Aquarius, please. And we have the Truth. Oh my goodness. And we have the Rabbit card. Look at that. So the rabbit from the Chinese zodiac is coming, leaping into your life again. Pisces energy. There could be a Pisces coming into your life, or somebody born in the year of the rabbit. You already know the truth. The root cause of these obstacles has finally crystallized in your mind. Be inspired about this new outlook on life. You have everything you need to succeed. Hello, Magician card. Action and discipline. There's the financial discipline, right? Are required. Stop procrastinating. Yes, there's that Son of Cups, the procrastination. It will be time to leap into action very soon here, Aquarius. So get ready. Get those hopping shoes on, because you will be ready to go very soon. Enjoy your month of September, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.